Okay, shout out to Cara Dimples. I talk about some of her videos in my videos, but she shows me a lot of support. I mean, she's been busy, so, or she might be busy, I don't know, but she haven't been commenting on my videos lately. But when I first found her, she was very supportive. All of you have been very supportive until now. Y'all gonna make me quit, bruh. I ain't getting no more views and likes and subscribers. What I'm doing this for if y'all not gonna be here? Why y'all not showing up? How a pastor gonna have church if nobody's showing up? How a teacher gonna teach a class if 0 people come to the desk? The tables are empty. Oh, but I forgot this.
Time goes by while I get some inspiration, making funny imitations. I get pieces of information, learning a lot of education so I can get better. I'm striving through my destination, fighting through any weather. My rhymes are so cold, yo, I think I need a sweater. Swimming through the waves, the punchlines make them wetter. I love all my rhymes, I always put them together. All my rhymes are lyrical, I rap more than 3 syllables. My technique is unique, I spit them more like a riddle.
It's your boy Zman World, and I'm gonna be doing a video. Shout out to Cara Dimples again. She made a video called "Red Flags in a Relationship Must Watch," and I'm gonna give you my 10 red flags because I had typed them in her comments, and now it gave me a video idea. So let's get it started. Now these are not only 10 red flags, but these are also reasons why I had stopped dating a girl, okay? So, let's get into it. I ain't gonna talk about it before I get into it, so let's get into it, alright? Red flag number 1, showing late to all the dates. Now, I remind you, if I said this before, I'm gonna say it again. We only had 1 date, we was dating for a week. Now, I don't know if I said that already, but if I didn't say it, hey, I said it now. It was only 1 date. But if I would have kept on dating her, she probably would have kept showing up late. She showed up late at 1 date. That's all it takes for you to say, I'm done with you. She showed up late. Now she was sending me videos and pictures of her getting ready and stuff. But me and my dad was in the car waiting. And there was too many people going inside. We was waiting. And she just showed up late, bruh. There's nothing else I can say about that. She just showed up late. I ain't gonna complain. You know what I'm saying? You heard me? She just showed up. There's nothing I can do about that. She showed up late. But if she would have prepared herself before the date, hours before, instead of sending me videos of her preparing during the date, the time we had an exact time she wanted me to be there. If you give me a time and I don't give you a time, I expect you to be there at that time as well. Okay? Red flag number 2. She's always trying to see my phone. I have my phone out. I'm texting somebody. She's getting insecure. She's talking about, who you texting? Why do you care, bruh? Nobody want me. Nobody want me but you. Shit. You the only person that's the first girl I ever went on a date with. Shit. She's just being insecure. She's taking your phone, taking pictures of y'all together in her, not in her phone, she taking it with my phone. She was videoing us with my phone. She was taking a video of us with my phone. We go into the skating rink, she paid for it, I paid for it, cause my dad gave me some of this money. I wasn't expecting it. She told me she was gonna pay for it. She said she was gonna bring all her money, and I forgot. So my dad just gave me some money, and she kept on asking if I wanted her to pay, and I was like, I'm good. But I respect that. That's not a red flag. If she's offering to pay, you should respect that just as much as she respect you, because she respecting you. But she giving me all these other red flags. So let's get into the next one. The 3rd red flag. The thought of rushing into a relationship. If you're a dude watching this, have you ever experienced a girl wanting to have a relationship with you right at that moment? Like right now, she want a relationship right now. Like right as we're standing, she want a relationship. She haven't had enough date with you. It's the first date. It might not even be the first date. Y'all just talking to each other for the first time through the phone or through FaceTime. Through FaceTime, she was like, I can't date no guy that don't wanna have a girlfriend. That's what she was like. She was like, if you don't want to be my boyfriend, I ain't talking no homo, but if you don't want to be my boyfriend, then I don't want to talk to you, boo-boo. And that's what she's saying. But when we was at the skating range, she took my phone. Like I said, that was the second red flag. Always trying to see my phone. There's a combination of both of these red flags. She was trying to see my phone, and she typed her name as wifey in my Snapchat. And I think she might have did it on her phone number too. She's saying she's wifey, but she's not wifey material. You heard me? So it's like she doesn't want anything less than a relationship. Whether if that's now, it's not no later, because she wanted now. She was rushing into a relationship. So basically, we were in a 1 week relationship. You know? You know? Alright. Next red flag. More excited of her boy best friend than me. Nah, she wasn't trying to fuck up and slip up in front of me. But when that bitch said, oh, when I see him, I'm going to give him a big old hug, I knew what that meant. That means she was going to jump into him and kiss him. That's what the fuck that meant. She wanted to talk about him in front of me, talking to her cousin, talking about when she see him, she going to give him a big ass hug. I know what that means. You're going to give him a big ass kiss. That's disrespectful. The next red flag. Someone else tells me she's cheating. Oh, and I forgot to say this in the last red flag. The best friend I was talking about is her boy best friend. It was a male best friend. I don't know if he's straight or whatever, but it seemed like he was straight. So, and I think she told me that her best friend had a girlfriend after the date. But like I said, let's get into the next red flag. Someone else tells me she's cheating. Okay, so this would happen. So I was leaving the skating rink because my dad wanted me to go home because it was getting late. It was almost 12 o'clock a.m. and my dad wanted me to go home because he had church in the morning. And I wanted to stay because I didn't know if there was going to be a couple skate or not. And when I left, she said her boy best friend had came and they did the couple skate together. And she told me that she wasn't cheating because she said they wasn't cheating because her boy best friend was with his girlfriend. But I wasn't there, so I don't know if she was cheating. But there was so many red flags that coming at once, I didn't understand. As well as her giving me these respectful cues like paying for the date and, you know, having her eyes. You know that little girls give you when they really into you. Her eyes dilate, they get bigger. You know. So basically, when I was leaving to go home because my dad had church in the morning, her cousin told me, that's why she gonna cheat on you. And she said that because I didn't give her a hug. Now if I ended up giving her a hug, and I ended up giving her both a hug, but she told me that, and I was skeptical for a bit. I was like, is she actually gonna cheat on me? Or I was thinking while I was in the car, I was like, did she really mean that, or she was joking? And the girl that I was on the date with, she was just joking. Okay, so my parents and my brother came back home, so I can't be lower, but I don't want to be too loud, but they might start making a lot of noise. But either way it goes, we both gotta ignore that. I gotta ignore that, and whoever watching this gotta ignore that. But I'm gonna try to be quick with this, get them out the way, so that way I won't be distracting anyone else or making too much noise, and hopefully nobody has a problem with, me finishing this video. So the 6th red flag is posting sexual messages from guys. So basically, and that's very disrespectful. If y'all remember YOLO, the app connected to Snapchat, she would post things on Snapchat through YOLO. I forgot what it used to say on the YOLOs, but they would have a she basically would post YOLO messages. I don't know what I think it's messages. She would just post up YOLOs, and you know how it goes. Like, she would post YOLOs on her Snapchat, and people would swipe up. Dudes specifically would swipe up on her YOLO saying that they would want to, smash her or have sex with her. They would say that through the YOLO messages, and she would post YOLO messages where it said that I think a few dudes was saying that's hers, or like saying that they hit it. I forgot specifically what they said, but they were just being sexual, and I think I might have got in on there and swiped up and said something like, I was like, oh, that's my girl, what y'all doing, or whatever. I said something like that, or it could have been someone else, I don't remember, but basically that's what happened. So that's a red flag. Don't let a girl do that to you, because that's disrespectful. Don't let her post sexual stuff. And then if she posting that stuff about what somebody else said, that's the equivalent to her posting the DMs of some dude flirting with her, and she flirting with him back. You know what I'm saying? That's the all-time disrespect. That's disrespect at the all-time high. And she didn't hit you up first, saying that this dude saying this, and she directly posting it. That's, you can't call that something normal, bro. That's just disrespect at this all-time high. But red flag number 7, saying that she loves me too early. But this was kind of my fault, because this was going on when I was still a simp. Every dude goes through being a simp. No simping over here, baby. No simping over here, you hear me?
No simping over here.
Yeah, that was when I was still a simp. I had texted a bunch of girls saying I loved them, because yeah, I was just trying to pull some girls. Like, I think this was around a time where I was just starting to learn how to get girls, or I was, this was when I just started learning how to get girls. So I was like texting random girls saying I love you, to see how they would respond. And she had texted me saying she liked me and she loved me too, and it was just like that. It was that fast. Oh, I couldn't snap right. Oh my god, I still can't snap right. It was that fast, okay? But I told her I love her first. Never say you love a girl to her first. Never tell a girl you love her first, you know? She should be the first one saying she love you. Red flag number 8, she stayed away from me at the date. Like I said earlier, the second red flag was always trying to see my phone. This ties back into she stayed away from me at the date. I would lay my phone down on the table. I don't know if it was accident or if I was trying to test her to see if she was gonna do it, but I would lay my phone on the table. It could have been both. I was probably trying to test her, and I was trying to skate better, but I laid it down on the table. She went to the table and got it, and she started roller skating. She's a good skater. Like, she wasn't falling. That was me. I was embarrassing her. She told me I embarrassed her when I was falling down and stuff. But she went to the table, got my phone. She was recording herself on my phone. You know what I'm saying? While she was skating. And I was trying to get it from her. I kept falling. I kept on acting an ass. And eventually she just slowed down on the skating and let me grab the phone. But she was trying to get my phone the whole day, and I don't know, yeah. Anyways, she stayed away from me. Oh, I was talking about the phone when I should have been talking about how she stayed away from me also. Yeah, when we first got into the skate rink, she was like, have fun. And she just started talking to her cousin. She was talking to her cousin the whole day. And after the day, she said the reason why she was talking to her cousin so much was because of issues between them two, but I'm not going to talk about that. Just know that we weren't around each other the whole day, you know. We were with each other in the beginning. I gave her a hug at the end and went home. But she stayed away from me the whole day. That's all you gotta know. She only gave me hugs. Alright, there was this one video I saw. Before I actually went on this date, there was this video I saw. Cause, you know, I didn't know how to get girls. Like, I was just figuring this out at this time. So I was using YouTube to give me advice. And sometimes my partner would give me some advice, but I was really using YouTube tutorials to help me. And the YouTube tutorials actually help out, because these guys really have some good things to say. It was like, don't rush into a relationship, whoop de woo, have more than one girl, you whoop de woo. It was saying all this stuff, and I was like, dang man, I should really start doing this, because I'm not doing that. And like I said, this was my simping days. No simping over here, you heard me? No simping over here. But they said something about if a girl lets you grab her hair, she'll let you kiss her too. So I wasn't grabbing her hair, but I was like, she had like an afro, but like it was curly, kind of like a dude hair. And I was touching it. I was touching her bush, and she was slapping my hand away. So I was like, okay, this girl is not gonna give me no affection, and she's not gonna break the touch barrier, so I should just leave her alone. That's another reason why I stayed away from her at the date. But and there's videos about that too by other YouTubers, like what happens when a girl distances herself. You know, they basically, all their advice is, if she stays away from you, you stay away from them too. And she never came back to me, and it's not my fault. I should have just stayed there longer, but I could have did the couple skate. I could have found out if she was actually cheap. I could have did all that if I stayed there, but I didn't, and I paid the cost for it. So, oh yeah, she only gave me hugs. She didn't let me kiss her because I didn't break the touch barrier good enough. And the last one, the last red flag number 10. I'm gonna screenshot this too so I can put it in the video. Red flag number 10 is she's hard to read, okay? She is like, I would think she liked me, but then I don't think she liked me. I would think she liked me, then I don't think she liked me. Because there was so many of these red flags in the midst of that, I couldn't tell if she actually liked me. Yeah, she told me she liked me, but at the same time, she was giving me all these red flags. I think the only really good thing that I think was respectable about it was like she was offering to pay. And when a girl offered to pay, you should just let her do it. If I let her pay and I saved that money my dad got me, she wouldn't be giving me those red flags for the rest of the day. She would do good. And yeah, she would get excited when she would see me on the phone and stuff, and she wanted me to stay on the phone longer. So that's another good sign that she probably liked me. But at the same time, even though she was excited about me on the phone and through text and through social media, she was more excited about the best friend. So she probably was smashing her best friend in the background. You know, the first day got canceled because, you know what? I'm not gonna talk about that. If y'all want me to do a story time about me and her, comment that in the video. You know, I'm not about to talk about it and stuff. If y'all want me to do a story time about it, I'll tell y'all everything. But that's the 10 red flags and the reasons why I had broke up with a 1 week girlfriend. Stay tuned for more videos. If y'all don't like, share, comment, and subscribe, I'm going to quit YouTube, stop uploading videos, and I will delete the channel. So please, 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 get me more subscribers than videos. If I'm stuck at 91 subscribers, or if I can't get more subscribers than videos, I'm gonna quit YouTube. So with that being said, we be originals. Overtime.